Good morning everyone and welcome back yet again to another daily update video. I hope you're all having an amazing week. Currently it is Tuesday. It is the end of the month. As you can see, the monthly candle is closing in about 15 hours and it is about to close below this level right here. And if in about 15 hours we close below 59.9k, then I believe the next monthly candle will potentially be another big engulfing candle towards the downside. If not, then if we close actually below 59.9k, I believe we're gonna be getting a retracement wick back towards like the middle of the candle, so potentially back to like 66, 67k. But right now, with how things are looking, as you can see, if we go back on the daily time frame, Bitcoin failed to reclaim back above this daily order block that we have right here. So as you can see, every time we try to get back above it, we get a fake out above, then we get another move towards the downside, and then you can see we get rejected. We try to push up, we don't even hit this level, and right now we are down again. As of yesterday, I did mention on my X that Bitcoin spent too much time playing around the 60k region, so I do believe that we are gonna finally see that region get lost. Basically, if we start trading below 58k right here, you can see this low is right now acting as support. Then the next target where we have support is gonna be around this level. Basically, that's going to be 52.5k, and then the next key level is down at 49k to grab the liquidity below. And talking about liquidity, right now you can see we have big liquidation clusters on both sides, so it is going to be very key next 2 to 3 days, because I still believe that potentially both sides are going to be taken out, but it is also possible that we leave the top side of liquidations hanging around, and then we just head straight for the liquidations on the lower side, since we have been rejected and are not getting accepted back above this level right here. We might get another retest like so to potentially put in another lower high right here, and then we drop. But with how things are moving right now, very little volume, very little liquidity. As you can see right here, this whole time volume has been dying out very easily. And since yesterday we have been trading below this VWAP level. We are currently basically at these lows. We have liquidity left below the lows right here, which we failed to sweep below. So you can see those levels, and then the key level down at $58,000. If this level goes, then I believe we're going to see some very sharp liquidations down to the low 50s occur. So be wary of that. Fear and Greed index is right now at 17, nothing new here. Spot ETF is continuing with the big outflows. You can see it clearly. Yesterday we got BlackRock selling off 300 million, so overall 231 million, since some of the other institutions did buy some Bitcoin spot ETF. Long versus shorts ratio, we still have more shorts. We're starting to see the bigger whales on Hyperliquid flip bullish, which, as I said, could trigger a cascade of liquidations. If people go long right now, this is going to give the fuel, in my opinion, to the market makers to take price down. And as long as the dollar remains this strong, I cannot be expecting a big pump out of Bitcoin. So we are looking also at the dollar right now. We need to see the dollar at least take out this high right here, and then get a rejection to the downside in order for Bitcoin to actually pump. But as I said, if the dollar stays strong, then I believe Bitcoin will dump eventually towards the downside. This is the total market cap currently at 2.03 trillion, and I believe we're gonna be seeing the market cap drop down below this 2 trillion level soon. It is, in my opinion, to be priced in, and that we go for these lower levels right here. Of course, you can see we rejected from this level right here. This is the all-time high from back in March 2024, and right now we are going to be going for the low in August 2024. I believe this is how things are going to be playing out. Currently, from the all-time high, the total market cap is down 52%, so half of it is gone. And basically, we're going to be looking at those two levels, 1.68 and 1.45, of course. Oil also coming down. This is because the dollar is very strong, and if we get another start of a move for the price of oil, then this is very likely to cause the dollar to reverse to the downside and Bitcoin to pump. Gold is also very weak right here. You can see we have printed quite a lot of red weekly candles in a row. Same thing for silver. Stock market right now is still at the highs. S&P 500 and the Nasdaq is trading around the highs. As you can see, we are basically creating some kind of an ascending triangle right here, which is either going to break towards the upside or we're going to see a massive breakdown towards the downside. But of course, back to Bitcoin. Right now we are looking at Bitcoin. Bitcoin is the most important, basically the asset that we are trading right now is the most important for us. So watching Bitcoin right now, of course, we do have some news coming out today. We've got jobs openings, and we got PMI data tomorrow. The Fed chair, the new Fed chair, Kevin Warsh, will be speaking, so be wary of that. Basically Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, we've got the most important news, and on Friday it is a bank holiday in the US, so I do believe we'll be this week is also only to Thursday, so very quick week, only 4 days, and potentially Bitcoin could start the liquidation cascade as soon as we lose this level right here. But if we actually hold this level, of course not financial advice, I do believe that price could have one more high to make right here, something like this, before we actually start going lower. And I do believe this would cover it for today, guys. Hope you liked the video, and I'll see you again in the next one. Bye.